Add a vehicle. When we add a vehicle, we're creating a vehicle record where we keep the vehicle description, repair history, recommendations, and quotes within the customer record. The vehicle can be added from the customer's record, or we could add the vehicle when we make an appointment or write a repair order. We'll add a vehicle from the customer record, and note this process will be the same if you click the Add Vehicle button from the appointment or repair order screen. From the toolbar, click the customer search icon, enter the customer name, and press Enter, and enter again to open their record. This customer's vehicle records are listed below. See here? We could double-click on any of these vehicles to see that vehicle's description and details. Clicking the green Vehicle Options button with the vehicle highlighted, we can access various features within a vehicle record. We also can add a new vehicle record, so let's click Add Vehicle to start the wizard. Note here that this section does not have a progressive search, so typing A1 will not move you to 1999. So use your mouse or arrow buttons to select the year. Double-click, highlight and press Enter, or highlight and click the Next button. I usually double-click to move to the next screen. The Make screen has a progressive search, so just enter G for GMC and hit Enter, then press Y for Yukon and arrow down to the right model and press Enter again. And then we would pick the engine. Now let's say the vehicle we wanted was not on the make list because we run a truck shop and we wanted to enter a particular tractor we're working on. Click the Back button to get back to the year screen and check the Use Custom Vehicle box to allow the year, make, model, and engine specification to be manually entered. It is very important to note here that if we manually enter the vehicle information this way, the system will not assign an AAIA number, Automotive Aftermarket Industry Association number, to this vehicle, which is how the system preloads your year, make, and model information into the parts catalog in online ordering software. You would need to enter that information manually to order parts online, but with the tractor you probably would not be ordering online that much anyway. So let's uncheck that box and reselect our vehicle, 2005 GMC Yukon, and the engine is a 6.0. Now if we're adding this vehicle and don't know the engine yet, we can check the I don't know the engine box, and then we can click the Finish button to continue without entering the engine. The system will then prompt us the next time we access that vehicle to reselect the vehicle description, including the engine, to make sure we get that information into the vehicle record. Let's just uncheck that. Here we could also click the Engine Details button to see more details for the engine highlighted on the left. We know this is a 6.0, so we'll click Close, and let's click the Finish button. And now that vehicle is added to the customer record. Enter the vehicle license plate number, and the Tab key can be used throughout this Vehicle Details window. Enter the state the vehicle is registered in if it's different than the customer's address, and the current odometer reading. The as of date and the average mileage per year will be auto-populated by the system with today's date and the average mileage being calculated by the system using the vehicle's year. However, you can enter the average mileage manually if, let's say, this customer bought this car used and they'll be using it as a daily commuter. So let's enter 20,000 miles per year. Enter a fleet unit number if used, and the first serviced at mileage and date are auto-populated the first time the vehicle is entered in the system. This miscellaneous field can be used for anything you want. Let's enter a tire size since we sell tires at our shop. Select the labor price level for this vehicle, and remember the parts pricing is set at the customer record level. Enter the VIN, the vehicle identification number. Now let's click the Lookup button to bring up a printable data sheet for this vehicle based on its VIN. The first time you click this Lookup button, the system will ask you to register to share vehicle repair information with Carfax. Just click OK to allow access to Carfax, and this vehicle's repair information will be seamlessly transferred to Carfax whenever an internet connection is available. Enter the manufacturer or production date, very useful when ordering parts by the way, and enter the transmission type, and it will automatically capitalize your entry. And the color? Now check the AC box to indicate the vehicle has air conditioning, and if you have it, enter your engine ID and chassis number, also for reference when ordering parts. Select Drive Type by clicking the down arrow and selecting from the drop list. Click the Select button to open the Vehicle Type Setup window and select from the list. We could always click Add Vehicle Type to add a type to the list. And click OK. And we'll select SUV for this vehicle. We also have a field to enter the radio code if your shop uses that information as well. Under the Notes section, we can enter up to 5 lines of notes, and you would view these notes just as you would view the vehicle details. These notes are for your reference only and do not print on repair orders, invoices, or the technician worksheets. Click the Reselect Year, Make, Model, Engine button at the bottom of the window to open the Select a Vehicle wizard if you need to make a correction. And last, we can click the MaxxTraxx button to open the Technical Service Bulletins window to view the TSBs for this vehicle if you subscribe to MaxxTraxx. Click OK, and this will save this new vehicle record to the customer record. And this concludes the lesson for Add a Vehicle.